I'm free. I'm free. I gotta run. I gotta run. I will never be able to live the way I did. I want my pony or my leg. and worse, my beautiful dresses. Oh, why?
Flash of lightning fell from the sky to make Snow White realize where she had stopped and cried. It was a larger-than-life castle, and it shone in the moonlight. And Snow White wanted it. She brushed herself off and ran towards the front door. Once she was in, she noticed that the castle was not as beautiful on the inside. The ceiling was full of cobwebs, and everything was dark and dusty. A table stood in the entrance with a small candle and a clock. She knew they weren't really alive, but something about them seemed so lively.
Gosh, it's dark in here. Oh, excuse me. You just dropped Lumiere. Hello. A clock talking? A candle blinking? What is this?
Madame, I know this is new to you, but you could pick me up.
This is real.
As you may know by now, I'm Lumiere, and this is my friend Cogsworth.
I hate kids.
Welcome to the Castle of the Beast.
What do you mean the beast?
She had heard of a man being cursed into a beast for being selfish, but she had never believed it. That is our master. He rules the castle in the form of a beast. The only way to break the spell is true love's kiss. You see, once he was enchanted, we were too. I wasn't always his candlestick. I was once fairly attractive. Maybe you could break the spell?
Me? Why, I would never love a beast. What horrid thing do you take me as?
Sorry everybody, but we're going to have to stop here. The animator's hand is getting very cramped up, so I guess I'll tell you this story. I'll try to say this as fast as I can.
After Snow White was mad at Lumiere, she was like, I will not marry the beast. So then Lumiere told her, well, if you kiss the beast, true love's kiss may break the spell. She thought and thought about it. She thought, ooh, maybe if I marry him, I'll get gifts, and I'll get presents, and puppies, and unicorns, and all that good stuff. So she goes, sure, I'll try to fall in love with the beast. Lumiere says, great, go find her. So she goes up to the west wing, and she knocks on the beast's door. The beast goes, grr, 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 don't come in, grr, grr. And so it's like, man, I'm coming in. So she busts down the door and sees the beast on top of a lumpy pile, trying to hide it. What are you doing here? He said, I'm here to, she said, I'm here to stay, I really like you, you're cool, I want to stay with you. The beast doesn't seem to believe him. He's like, girlfriend, we'll see who you are in a little bit. He closes the door and she's left outside. So, later that night, the beast invites her to dinner and she's like, okay, I'll come, but I'm not gonna look at you, so whatever. And the beast noticed how pretty Snow White is and he's like, oh man, she's really pretty. I think she really is pretty. So at dinner, it gets kind of awkward, so the beast is like, hey, Snow White, what's your favorite color? And she's like, in her mind, nah, he's been mean to me like all day, so I ain't answering him. So, at the table, it's getting awkward. The beast goes, Lumiere, can you start dinner now? Lumiere gets really happy, and he goes in the kitchen and brings out all the plates and everything and all the menus and puts on this huge display of food. And it starts singing, be our guest, bring our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Chevy, and we provide the rest. Shoot is your heart of door, while we only wish to serve. Nevertheless, they had a great dinner, and Snow White forgot all about being mad at the beast. Months later, she knew the beast a little more well. She thought, oh, well, he's really nice. But also she thought, he's fine, but I really don't want to marry him for love. I want riches, will he get me jewels or diamonds? Oh, maybe he'll get me both, and then add me a pony. Woo! And the beast thought, oh man, she's like smoking hot. I love her. She's really pretty. Ooh, I can't wait to marry her. She's really nice to me. I'll do anything nice to her. And so there he's like, oh, I love you. And she's like, you're okay. So he goes out to the garden, ready to propose to her, gets down on one knee and says, Snow White, you are so beautiful in so many ways. Will you do me the honors by marrying? Suddenly, across the garden, there is Steve, that stalker creepy guy who tried to kill Snow White. And he's like, OMG, knights, knights, knights! Kill her and kill that hairy thing that's next to her too! Gah! Suddenly, the knights rush off to them. Snow White and the beast snap out of their daydreams for each other, and they're running and running up the castle. They finally close the door, and they're running to the west wing to hide. Suddenly, the beast was singing, and he goes, oh my gosh, Snow White, don't come in our room, no. And Snow White's like, no, we have to, oh my gosh, they're coming. And the beast is like, no, it's embarrassing. And Snow White's like, come on, beast, it can't be that embarrassing. The beast sees downstairs that all the knights have gotten in, and they're coming for them. He said, okay, get in. And Snow White gets in, and she stops. There, laying on the beast's bed, is a pile of stuffed animals. They range from pink pigs to purple dragons, and in the middle is a large unicorn. Is this what you thought I would be mad about? Asked Snow White. Yes, said the beast. Now go! Yes, said Steve, knocks down the door. I found you, he said. He walks right up to Snow White and slaps her right across the face. Ow! And he's like, you will never get away this time. Do you hear me? In a creepy stalker kind of way. And Snow White, she's like there, whimpering because she just got snapped by him, so she's like, oh no, oh no. And so Steve, he grabs his dagger and puts it up and up and up. And as he's about to stab it in his throat, the beast pushes him and he goes, rawr, rawr, rawr! And he like falls on the ground and they're having this epic fight. And Steve is like, I want to finish you off, you filthy beast. And he stabs the beast. And the beast is like bleeding and he's like, oh my god. And so Steve is pinning the beast down and he's like, now it's time to kill you. But the beast, with all the power he has left in him, he throws him off and he falls out the balcony. Soon, you can hear no voices at all. Once Steve like splats down the ground like splat, and stuff like that, the beast is holding his back, blood gushing. And so Snow White goes over and she's like, oh
annoying.
So she kisses him on the cheek. And she starts to cry even more. She's like, OMG, help, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Oh. And then the beast, he starts to glow faintly. Then even more. Then flash! A blinding light comes from him, and he's lifted out into the sky. Snow White, so scared by the light, and it was so blinding that she covered her eyes. Then, when she heard nothing more, she opened her eyes. There, she saw the beast. He was still, well, the beast. What? I thought you would be a handsome prince, but no! You're still a stupid beast! Snow White cried. This time, she was really angry. Well, Snow White, said the beast with a hopeful smile, at least my wounds are gone. I don't care about your stupid wounds, brother! I'm out! Screamed Snow White, and with that she left. She left and found her Prince Charming and some other stupid dwarf somewhere else. And the beast did not live happily ever after. Well, he did later on when beauty came, but, you know, so what? And then they made a movie about it, which is totally cliche, but anyway, the end.